Today I'm going to be reacting to 5 WWE wrestlers who hate John Cena. Now I know there's a lot of us out here who hate John Cena, so without further ado, let's see who hates Big Match John here. So let's do it. That was loud. 5 Fact 5 Wrestling. Number 5.
Number 5. Batista. The Animal Batista and John Cena have always had parallel career paths. They both fought in Ohio Valley Wrestling before being called up to the main roster of the WWE around the same time, and both ascended to stardom in the same time period through hard work. It also helped that the fans absolutely loved both of them. However, it doesn't mean the two of them liked each other, even though in a way they grew up in the ranks together. Batista does not like John Cena, as he blames him for the way the WWE went into the PG era. He stated,
I agree.
I think, they did the whole PG direction thing. I think that works for Cena. The kids love him, because he's a great character. He's someone they can look up to. The girls love him. Good-looking guy. Says all the right things. Does all the right things. But the hardcore fans can't stand him. He is Mr. Hokey, Mr. PG, to me. He killed hardcore edgy wrestling.
I agree.
However,
100%.
It seems John Cena was only following the company's guidelines, but that's not what Batista makes of it.
I agree with Batista though. PG is absolute garbage in my opinion.
Number 4. CM Punk.
I can kind of see why.
It should be no surprise to see CM Punk on this list, considering his massive exit from the WWE, where he seemed very unhappy with everyone and everything about the business. Despite the fact that CM Punk and John Cena had one of the best matches in Punk's career, he still had something to whine about to John Cena. It wasn't so much of a personal annoyance to John Cena, but more of how his whole character was booked. He didn't like the fact that his character had to lose most of the time against John Cena. Even though CM Punk pushed his character when he beat John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011, he always felt like there was an uneasy, begrudging respect between the two, as if they were forced to work together, but would have both preferred the other didn't exist.
I always preferred CM Punk over John Cena in that feud anyway. I could agree with that.
Number 3. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, also known as Mr. Kennedy, is probably surprising to see due to his tremendous charisma, but he had a reputation in the WWE for being a sloppy in-ring performer, as he would often injure a lot of the wrestlers he fought in real life, as well as himself.
He injured Cena.
Anderson notably injured top stars John Cena and Randy Orton. He wasn't well liked by any of the backstage power brokers. John Cena went to management and said Anderson was unsafe and terrible to work with, and also stated that he wasn't much of a fan of being buried by Mr. Anderson, which is very ironic if you ask me.
Yeah, I remember that match where Cena got hurt fighting Mr. Kennedy. Remember that match? I watched it live. It was scary.
Number 2. The Rock. The Rock and John Cena are huge names when it comes to the WWE. The Alpha Dogs had 2 memorable WrestleMania matches. WrestleMania 28, which The Rock won, and WrestleMania 29, which John Cena won. What was even more entertaining to watch was their promos between each other, which often got heated, as they added personal elements to them.
Yes, it
Many
did.
thought that John Cena took his promos too far, especially when he called out The Rock for having his promo notes written on his hand. Fans could sense some very real animosity between the two stars, and recently The Rock had admitted this in several interviews. The Rock has been quoted as saying the two almost came to blows several times, and that the tension that you saw on television between the two was very genuine.
You can tell too.
Regardless of all of this, the two of them went out and did their business like true professionals, and have settled out their differences.
Jesus Christ.
Number 1. Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero is the uncle of the great wrestler Eddie Guerrero. However, Chavo left the WWE back 2011 and secured a spot in TNA. He seems to have a personal vendetta against John Cena, An example of his hate to John Cena comes from his tweet back in 2011, which was directed at him. If Cena breaks the great Ric Flair's 16-time champ record, I will never watch wrestling again. I call a boycott of the Cena matches if he does. How many of you are tired of John Cena being champion? Don't get all excited, it's just a question. Wow. It's an overwhelming tired of John Cena response. It's not me, it's all the fans. I could literally retweet hundreds of tired responses. Now. My opinion, Cena is better than me on the mic. But I could out-wrestle Cena with my eyes closed and one hand tied behind my back. Truth.
I agree.
Some are saying that Cena is a great athlete. Really? Come on. Are you blind? I know Cena. I could beat him in any sport, except weightlifting. Golf, basketball, bowling, a race, tennis, horseshoes, hitting a baseball pitch, catching a football, anything. Lol, someone just said Cena is a better athlete than Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. Lol, are you retarded? No offense to a challenge person. To me, it sounds like Chavo is jealous of John Cena's success in the WWE. What do you think?
Okay. Just gonna cut that video there. So, I'll give my full-on opinion of John Cena, okay? Now, I don't like John Cena when he's like... I don't like Cena when he's in like the main event part of the company. You know, I don't like that because I don't think John Cena necessarily... Not that he doesn't necessarily deserve it, but he's had it like 15 times, you know? He's had the belt 15 times, probably over a couple hundred main events, like, probably more, probably close to 1,000 main events. It gets a little excessive, and I think that's why, like, people got so tired of him, because his gimmick was garbage, still is garbage to this day. But I think Cena can't wrestle, but I think he's pretty entertaining, and I'd rather him stay in like the middle parts of the events and stuff like that, because like a mid-carder is what I was trying to say. I couldn't think of a word. I hope he stays at the mid-card level instead of a main event level, because I think we all do not want to see him in the main event or Roman Reigns in the main event. But you know, Roman's the new Cena, so what can you do? But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. What is your thoughts on John Cena if you're a wrestling fan? Even if you're not, leave your comments on what do you think about John Cena. That's really all I got for you. So like, comment, subscribe if you did. If you liked the video, definitely subscribe. Only 6 subscribers, all 700 subscribers. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.